juicy stuff. Is their expectation of you. They need you to challenge yourself all season, be the best you can be, dominate your teammate, become a legend. All that jazz. Now, it's over to you.
Okay, here we are. It's contract time. The team are expecting you to improve as your career evolves. And so am I. Here, we will be setting you a contractual target with the team, so that this progress can be tracked by both parties. Here, you can view your current ratings with your overall rating, or RTG, shown at the top. This is the value that will be used to set your contract target. In order to improve this, you'll need to show your worth at each race weekend. Your current... Here, you can view... You can see a longer contract. Ah, we're signed. That sounds awesome to say. Time to go crush that target. I'll see you soon. Quickly, before we gear up for the first race this season, a couple of things. Throughout your career, you'll get a lot of important information. Keep an eye on this tab between each race to see what you've been sent. We also have a wonderful team of specialists that will be dedicating some of their time to help us this season. When you have a moment, we should go and get introduced. They don't bite, I promise. Driver Details contains all the important information for your accolades, contracts, rivalries, and driver ratings. Keep an eye on it throughout the season.
Hi mate, Mark here. I'm your engineer for the season ahead, and I'm absolutely buzzing to be working with you. When you're ready, come and see me over in R&D and we can chat about the development of the car. See you soon.
Your specialists are a team of experts that will be working with us part-time to maximize your research. Completing these goals will... Selecting each specialist will... You can also select which of the available goals you would like for the upcoming race weekend. You can change your... You can see your... This icon represents your primary specialist. They will offer double XP for successfully completing goals to help you unlock their perks faster. You can choose any available specialist to be your primary and change this right up until you enter the first session of a race weekend. Welcome to your Contracts Hub. Here, you'll be able to view your current contract and all the information relating to it. To start, you can see all the base information for your current contract, your target rating, your current rating, and more. In this main area, you'll find a graph that tracks your rating each race. It will also display your target, so you can see how far off you are. Obviously, we haven't raced yet, so there's no data. Be sure to come back and check this after each race weekend. These are your active accolades. Through your glorious F1 career, you will work towards these And each accolade has multiple tiers, just to keep you on your toes. Highlight an accolade, and you'll see what it is, how to complete your current tier, and the rewards. When you've completed one, it will appear down below for you to get all nostalgic and reminisce on past glories. Across your career, you will always be compared against your teammate in a few different ways. Teammate battles are ongoing rivalries with rewards given every race weekend based on performance. Close points tallies can trigger a championship narrative rivalry. This compares your own points tally with your rivals, with the goal of outscoring them by a significant margin to win. Rewards are given upon completion. If your ratings are close to another driver, it can trigger driver ratings rivalry. The goal is to achieve a big gap over your rival. Rewards are given upon completion. Each rivalry has an intensity level. At key moments throughout the season, this may increase for one or more rivalries. A higher intensity level means you'll need to do more to win, but you'll earn more rewards. This graph will show you how your driver ratings are evolving throughout your career in F1. Upwards, I hope. Your current stats are visible on the right. Each has been color-coded to match a line on the graph. Progress will update after each race weekend, and you can view both the present season as well as past ones. Finally, at the bottom of the screen, you can see a description of each rating and what you need to do in order to improve each of them. You can select drivers from the left-hand list, and they will then appear with their ratings next to you on the right. Ratings listed in red are lower, while higher and equal ratings are shown in white.
Okay, mate, let's chat R&D. In order... Finally...
And I've got to stop, because I've got a lump in my throat. We have to remember these days, there's no guarantee they're going to last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys. I think it's all over. It is now.
Upgrades can be purchased by you and your teammates, so remember to play nice. For each, when you select final.
The long wait is over. This is it, a brand new season. And before the show gets well and truly underway, we've got the all-important matter of a free practice session. It's great to be back.
Okay, mate, this is the first running of the real car. Now, I know it's a big ask, but let's get some useful data and get you used to how the practice sessions work. Let's start the season as we mean to go on, eh? I know we can have a great year, so let's go. Okay, you've got race levels of fuel in the car. I want you to drive at a representative pace, all right? No hot laps this time. Okay, mate, nice and steady here. I want a representative lap, because this is what's going to set our race strategy. Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Let's get a few laps under our belt now. Okay, DRS zone coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD. Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
What an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us again. Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
Veterans of human country fried steak nugget. Check it out, Peter Cottontail. You call that a bag of choppers? Now that's a bag of choppers. Gentlemen, it's nothing competition with any of us. I win. Yeah! Check it out, Peter.
Well, they're letting fans design cars against aliens. I know they're out there. So with Toyota's help, I designed a car to welcome them with open arms.
Cool car. I was abducted once. Oh, you're back. Why didn't they contact?
I don't know, but I want to believe.
You decide. Most responsible gun owners have no idea what.
And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
Want to learn more about guns?
Great. They're mine.
With qualifying wraps up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt... The winter is over. It's time for Formula One 2025. Yes, that long break that you've all been coping with so well can now be put to the back of your minds. It's on-track action and it's off-track drama. That's what we're looking forward to. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, and alongside me for the first time this season here in the commentary box, Naomi Schiff. Hello, Nomes. As much as I like testing, and I do love testing, and I've really enjoyed the build-up here and all the speculation, I really want to see some action. And finally today, we get some proper action on the track.
This is always such an exciting time in the season. First of all, it's the first time they'll be racing their new cars. So that's always an exciting thing for drivers to look forward to. But also, they've had a long time off during the winter breaks. It's about dusting the cobwebs off, getting the rust off of their bones, and really getting their elbows out there and having some fun.
Okay, back of the grid. It's not great, but let's make the most of it. Good luck. Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, mate, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap. Oh, mate, you made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done.
Another superb Australian Grand Prix comes to an end then, and it's a thoroughly deserved victory.
To take the win at the first race of the season, now that is important. You get straight in to your competitor's head, and they now know that you are the one to beat.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take the top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.